In this video, I want to show you how to put together a prayer list. Prayer list can be found under your document menu. And so we're going to open up our documents. We're going to go to new, and then we're going to say prayer list. So new prayer list, click on it, and then we can rename it whatever we want. We could say Logos Daily Prayer List. And then Logos has several options here at the top. It is add prayer, so we can click and we can add another prayer. We can add, if we know we're going to have 4 or 5, we can add those prayers. But there's always going to be a prayer to begin with, and we've got several things that we need to do. One, we need a prayer name. So I'm going to say Logos Daily Users. And then here you can add any notes that you want. And so I'm going to say to study the word. So that's our prayer. We're praying for Logos Daily Users to study the word. When we click out of that, the thing that we're praying for is in bold, the person or group is in bold, and then our thoughts about that is into the right-hand side. Over here on the right-hand side, we can do a couple things. One is we could pray for this item and it will show up, populate on our home screen in the form of a prayer card, so that we can pray for it every day, every week. And you have different options. If we say every, click on every, then it's going to say every how many days. So we could say every 5 days. So every 5 days, we're going to pray this. So when I click on this, it is going to go from 5 days. When I click that little box, it goes in the future 5 days, goes to Tuesday. If we want to change it to 1 day, we can change it to 1 day, and now it's going to show up every day. So when I click that I prayed for it, then it automatically switches to Wednesday. Or we can come over here and we can say, I want to pray for that every day, week, month, or year. So there are things that I pray for once a week. And when we choose week or any of these other options, it gives us more options. The first thing I want you to notice is in this option card, you can have a start date and an ending date. So if you have an event coming up that you need to pray for and you know it's going to be over at a certain time, you can have those start and stop in particular dates. But here, it changed now where we could say every 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, every week. That's the menu we just saw. Or we can also change it to, let's say we want to pray for it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then it's going to come up every Tuesday and Thursday for us. So a lot of customization that happens within this prayer list. Once you're done praying, let's say God has answered your prayers, you're able to come here and answer it. And you could say, everyone did great, exclamation point. And then when I click out of there, it gets a green bar, a green square next to it, a green icon saying it is an answered prayer, and it starts an answered prayer list. So I usually will keep a list each year. So when 2023 starts, January 1st, I'm going to start a new prayer list. I save all the old ones because I like to go back and see what was happening in my life, all the different things I prayed for, all the different people that I prayed for. I've been using these prayer lists for several years. They're fantastic. Not only are they on the desktop, but they're also on mobile. So hope this video helps. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put a comment underneath the video, and one of us will be sure to get to you soon.